On some of the clear water lakes, they have really good populations of spotted bass, Kentucky bass, Alabama spotted bass, whatever you want to call them. Where do they often suspend? Great place to find them. Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning. July 13, 1 Corinthians 15, 26 and 27. The last enemy that will be destroyed is death. The last enemy that will be destroyed is death. For he has put all things under his feet. He being Jesus, the feet being the feet of Jesus. That's right. Reading out of Catch a Better Life book by Jimmy Houston on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube as well as Facebook. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go in there and subscribe right now. Here's what I wrote about this particular verse, a couple of verses actually, Corinthians 15, 26 and 27. Mayflies, that's right, mayflies. Jimmy, it's July. That's right, mayflies mostly hatch out in June and July, and some much later than that. A super place to fish is where mayflies are hatching. If you got kids, get them around a mayfly hatch for big-time bluegill fishing. I'm talking about big time, lots of bluegills. With an occasional bass or catfish thrown in, and crappie. My buddy Todd Huckabee that guides over here on Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma, I talked to him just the other day, and I said, is it getting pretty tough over at Eufaula? It's been all these 100-degree days we had, and he said, Jimmy, it's easy. It's easy, the mayflies are hatching. We just simply get around a mayfly hatch and we're whacking them. The problem and the benefit is that mayflies do not live very long, not long at all. They're here, and pretty quickly, they're gone. They make a big mess and leave behind, but mayflies just don't last very long. Like mayflies, we are not here on earth very long. Now, we're not here for just a few hours like they are, but we're not here for very long. In the grand scheme of time and eternity, the 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years, 120 years that we spend on this earth, just a small little glimpse in the grand scheme of time. But in today's verse, Paul was saying God has put everything under Jesus' feet, including the last enemy to be destroyed, death itself. Death itself. Jesus Christ has defeated death. Defeated death. That was guaranteed the moment that Jesus walked out of that grave. Walked out of that grave. Think about it. Death and the devil are under our feet also. If we are saved, born-again Christians, if we've made Jesus Lord of our life, we've got the devil under our feet. We got our foot right on his neck. Death, got that under the other foot. We should live with total confidence, and we should live with no fear. I've had so many talk to me about why I'm not afraid of COVID and why COVID didn't bother me. And I know COVID killed a lot of people. They killed people that were friends of mine. It killed people in the family. But can I tell you, I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die because Jesus has put death under my feet as well as under his. And we'll walk out of that grave as well, just like Jesus. And when we do, we're going to spend forever and ever and ever and ever. Eternity. Eternity. The word about time that has no end. We're going to spend that with God himself. With God himself. Oh, that just raises hair up on my arms just thinking about that. Here's our tip for today, spotted bass. That's right, spotted bass, Alabama spotted bass, Kentucky bass, whatever you want to call them. Spotted bass often suspend in submerged treetops that are 30 to 50 feet deep in the summertime. That's right, they suspend in those treetops. Now, if you have a forward-looking sonar like our Garmin LiveScope, you find those trees, you can see the trees. It's got Kentucky bass or spotted bass suspended in them. You'll be able to actually see the fish. So, but you find areas like that, that's the areas you want to fish for those suspended fish. You want to run a bait over the top of them, not down underneath them. So however deep you find them, and they'll usually be in the tops of those trees. So if your trees are 30 foot deep, and it might, the top, I'm talking about the top of the tree might be 30 or 40 feet deep. Now it might be 10, 15, 20 foot deep, but the top of the tree might be 30 or 40 or 50 foot deep. When that is, you've got to get a bait down there a long way. But the good thing about it, and you can get right on top of them if you want to. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do love you.